Hey, how you doing? Welcome back to the City of Gangsters. I do hope you're having a great day today. I got short fuse sharp right here on this corner. And actually, last turn, I got like a whole bunch of people here who are going to owe me money. All right. Lillian, I went ahead and forgave them and extended their credit. And I used Charlie to do it because, you know, short fuse is way over here. But next turn, I'm hoping... Oh, here we go. Eugene's got this. Again, another Scarface here. All right. Eugene's going to be wise guy. There you go. So I think, yeah, they're coming down here in a neutral spot to meet me. I'm going to just say I don't want to wait one more turn just for them to come to this block. So I'm going to go do that for them. I'm going to go right here and I'm going to talk to them. You wanted to talk to me? You heard correctly. All right, cool. So they're in pretty deep conflict with Timothy's outfit. I still don't know where these people are. But yeah, they're gonna go ahead and give me $5,000 to start a war against them, and I'm good with that. I'm good with that. Yeah. So it looks like we get money, right? He's got cash. He's got cash. All right, he has almost 6,000 in cash. We're gonna have him head all the way back here to the casino now. He can pop some money in to the casino here, just inject some funds into this because we keep losing some money. We're down to 10 grand in here now. We just keep losing money, and that's this 10 grand is after Charlie put in 3 in the previous turn. So like this guy won a bunch of cash. No, this person, Norman Casey, won like $3,000 last turn, and so he's got out of debt that way because he was on credit for a little bit too. So like a lot of these guys are you know, they're not everybody's losing at my casinos. Okay. I want to real quick go in here. We're gonna make a quick adjustment by putting that much. Let's put that much in the building. So we'll make sure there's 14K in here. Yeah, and then I think I'll have Charlie take a little bit of it out. All right. So we end with 13-4 in the casino. All right, cool. Shorefuse is going to stay here. And he's got, you know, $1,900 so he can forgive somebody and all that stuff. And then Charlie's going to head on over and keep working on bringing resources to this. We're going to make this a speakeasy. I've made up my mind. This new free building is going to be another higher tier speakeasy that can handle the gin and the vodka. And then real simple, like, right, we're just going to take these 2 resources when we pop them out of there, and we're just going to send them right over to here. That's really it. And then the counterfeit wine just popped. We actually managed to do it. How about that? We just need to bring bottle labels and a couple more bottles over here for the next batch. But we got 207 popped over here, and I brought a whole bunch of it over to this speakeasy here with Alfred. And in fact, he still has to do that. So let's go ahead and have him do the other batch right there. So there's going to be a lot more money coming out of this place now, thankfully, because we're not limited to, well, tier 1 stuff has been being produced, and that's all the money I've been making. But with that out of here, we should be doing some pretty good business now. Real quick, I know Foxy's going to do this as part of her route, but I want to make sure this is going to actually happen. So we're going to take 45 of it again out of there. And then I'm going to put even more in the speakeasy here. There we go. We're going to do that. All right, so this video is going to end with these 2 operations running and producing stuff, and this building here being a speakeasy that we can sell that stuff out of. Okay, that's my entire goal is going to be spent right in here. That plus the gambling stuff, and if there's anything I can do, you know, to have Angel participate in this so that she can get her level ups, I'll do that too. But other than that, that's the entire goal for this video. All right. It says here, Norman Casey, a regular at my gambling den, has taken their money and left after making $22.44. All right, attaboy, Norman. I mean, that's how you do it, man. You gotta pull your winnings out. It ain't real until you pull it out of there. Look at this guy, won just 1,700 yesterday. It seems like every day somebody wins a big number. You know, I don't know about this, man. I think this is a time. I think this is a money sink. You know, we got short fuse here. He's gonna go over and get this stuff. 231 is what they've been able to get. I guess a threat and attack. Maybe that does something. I don't know. I'm just going to take the money. It's fine. That one's fine. Then we're going to come over here, and I'm going to take this one too. 580. Okay. All right, so we collected some money, but we still have to do one of each on these things, and hopefully Short Fuse. I need to get Short Fuse his promotion here, and I'm gonna put in. Let's put $1,000 of that in here, and Short Fuse will just sit tight. That's good. Okay, so I gotta be honest with you guys right now. All right, like I'm playing it, and I'm gonna finish this video, like I said, with these two things up, but. I'm getting that vibe that I usually get in games where we've played it for a while. I'm looking for something new. I'm looking for something fresh. I'm looking for, you know, what's the next big thing in the game. And with a lot of releases coming out right now, and some stuff like The Crust, for example, being a game I'm really into, I think I'd rather play the games I'm really into. I think what I'm trying to say is 30 videos on this, it's kind of scratched the itch that I needed. You know what I mean? Like, I was never really planning on playing all the way to 1933. Because this is the game. If you haven't seen the game before, this is the game. You do this, and you just keep doing the same things like this, expanding to more complicated products and stuff as you go, until 1933, and then the game just kind of ends at that point, because that's when Prohibition ended, right? I was never going to go to 1933. I was going to go till as long as it was going to remain fun. And it's kind of reached, for me anyway, I'm not saying this is a bad game. It's great. I think it's going to, you know, it's done well. And I think there's a significant portion of the population that'll have a lot of fun with this for a long time. But for me, I feel like it's run its course for me here. So I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to finish this up with these two businesses. We're going to funnel it into this. But at that point, we're making so much money that money is going to become somewhat meaningless, in that the only thing I can really do with it is buy new buildings to make new product, which is something I've already experienced as a gameplay, right? I've already experienced that. I'm looking for it to change a little bit. And it's not going to, because I know the game already. I've read ahead. I know that already. So, but yeah, we're going to call today the finale, I suppose, but I do want to get this stuff set up. I'll be right back. All right, so I've headed over here with Baby Brown to get a bunch of corn syrup that's over here, because I've got to try to find a way to get that vodka. I think that vodka probably is not going to be produced constantly unless I can find a way to produce my own corn syrup, you know? But we got other gamblers here that got debts to us here. So I'm going to say, hey, look, I'm willing to forgive this. This is $929 though, so no, I think I need to threaten this person. So we're gonna do that. That's a lot. And then Short Fuse, unfortunately, does not have any movement left after doing that, so we're gonna have to wait till the next turn on that too. Chatterbox, however, could do it, but I need him to, well, I need him to go look at furniture. We're at 31 and 8. I need to be at 40 at each of these things. And then I can also start popping money in here too. So why don't we head over to the speakeasy really quick? That's not the speakeasy, but click the speakeasy. Nope. Come on now. Right there. Yep. And we'll pull this money out of here. Another $2,000. Need 7,500 to make this small speakeasy happen. It's kind of expensive, just a little bit. And I don't think I have any furniture in here. Let me check. I got two furniture. And that seems like that's it. And I guess there's lumber in here too. So we do need a little bit more lumber. All right, so do that. And I need 30 more furniture. That's the time. Back and forth we go to try to get furniture is pretty much all I've been doing. And it's not a matter of, you know, driving there. It's just a matter of supply. I don't have a whole lot of furniture producers. I guess I could go further away. I've been trying to get it local, like around here, but I guess I could go out further away. But all of these guys are empty now, those three. And so I'd have to go all the way out here to get that furniture, which I might be able to do, actually. Baby Brown here does not have... I need to get her off of this route so I can see her movement. I really hate how the game does that. It just does not allow you... remove the crew assignment so I can see it. Okay, she got 2 action points left. All right, that's all she got. Let's go next turn then. It's fine. I'm going to have her, I think, go get furniture. She's got 10 corn syrup, but I think she can probably handle a little bit of furniture here. So let's have her just real quick head over here and see how much furniture she can hold in this truck. hoping it's a pretty good amount. I'll take it. Five is fine. It's 5 more than I had. And we'll head over to drop it off at the destination right here. All right, so this cop needs to be paid off again. Cool. We can do that. Let's just grab money again. I can do that from the speakeasy. It makes quite a bit of cash, the speakeasy does. We'll head up here and we'll say, good day to you, officer. I'm going to go ahead and bribe you again. Here you are, $614 for your wonderful cause. Thank you for making the streets just a wee bit safer. All right, I've been dropping off all the furniture, lumber, and stuff that I can muscle up here. And we're up to 34 and 33, and we got about half the money in there, too. Money is the easy part. It's, obviously the other stuff that's more difficult. But we just produced our first batch of the Bathtub gin. All right, we got a little bit there, and we just need a little bit more corn syrup and the bottles and stuff here too. So I need to have bottles sent to French's lunch counter as well here. And I think my front is right here. Might just stop along the way. Maybe Charlie can do it right now. That's fine. Have you guys send the bottles to French's lunch counter, okay? And now, do you guys have enough bottles now for this? No, 39 bottles. Okay. So Wise Guy needs to sell these, right? The Bathtub gin. So if we take a look at who's buying, it's right there. All right. So we got a few buyers in this area, right? There's about 4 here, 5, I guess, in this little area here. And so we can just kind of go to any one of these we want and sell. And it looks like these guys will be first on my list because they're the closest. Maybe they'll buy all of it. Who knows? Let's get our good price for it, and we can sell about half here. So it's $230 for those sales. And then we can go back to Bathtub gin. There it is. We can go back over to this corner, looks like, and sell the rest of it probably. Bathtub gin. Make sure we get great price, and they'll take 7. All right, so I got a little bit left, and it's going to be this place right here that takes the rest of it. So Bathtub, good price, and 4. All right. Decent amount of sales there. Obviously would like to have a larger vehicle, a larger truck for that kind of thing, but I just happened to be in the area with Wise Guy and said, all right, I'm going to, make that happen right now. This is now operational, but we don't have enough stuff, right? We're about 9 bottles short, and looks like 22 corn syrup short of being able to have all this stuff. We also can take the money out of here since this business, it does not have really anything available here as far as what we could do for upgrades, but it's only going to cost 100 for that one. So if I could have somebody with the hardworking trait, I don't remember what traits everyone has. Wise Guy, what traits do you have? You got right here, organized and hardworking. So I think we take Wise Guy here. He's already done most of the work today. We're going to pull him out of here. We're going to assign him to Nicholas's American Cafe. That's going to allow me to spend the $100 on the upgrade right there. So now that that's in, it'll be 96. That's great. We also need less corn syrup now and only 1 more bottle. Wow, cool. All right, then. So we can get busy with that. We got a little bit of movement left in Baby Brown here. I can go over and get... Probably bottles are going to be the easiest. I just keep forgetting where they are. And this list. There we go. So bottles. This is probably the least amount of movement. Yeah. I don't know whether they have any, though. We buy them regularly, so... They do. We'll go ahead and grab those. All of them. Bring them back over here. Drop them off in there. And now it's just about the corn syrup. So let's grab corn syrup again. And there's not a whole lot of makers for this. So it is one of those things where I wish I could make my own. Maybe I'll look into that. I don't have another building to do that with, but I could probably look into that over time. But yeah, still working on this here too. I just wanted to give you a little update there and show you that we are making Bathtub gin. It's now a thing we can do, and we just need 0.8 corn syrup in here. Let's see what this is. I don't think I've clicked this yet. So this guy's in debt to me, right? Instead of trying to get him the 470 he owes me, I'm going to click this. A debt is a debt. I'm willing to do you a favor and consider other forms of repayment than cash. What do you need? I could use a new car. That's interesting. Yeah, cool. Let's see that. How can I repay you? Looking at a new car. The one parked in front. Is that yours? I have no choice, do I? I'll drop it off in 14 days. Yeah. Give it a wash before you do. It's filthy. So that'll give us a new car. I don't know what it's going to be, but we're going to get a new car out of that guy. Okay. And then this person here, we're going to check in on him next turn. But yeah, there we go. Let's take a real quick look at casino. It's up to 15-7. Hey, we're finally starting to make money. Just a little more reliably, huh? Now that all the winners have gone and taken their winnings away. That's good. That's good luck for me. Oh, what do you want? Oh, I can deliver the cash. Is it just cash? 488. Which one is this? Visits? Family visits right here. Ability to add new features to gambling operations. Ah, all right. Yeah, sure. Let's give him the 488. So now we can get up to fine. We can get fine finishes or suave service here. Let's go with fine finishes. We'll get that skill. We're not gonna be able to use it unless we get a bigger operation over here, which we can do here once we have the manager. That's house manager level 3. So my gambling manager here, who has now been renamed to Lucky 7, by the way, his name is now Lucky 7. I like that. Of course, the other thing we can do is head on over to our Canadian friend here and tell him that we want to send money over there. So here's 1,500, and then we'll go ahead and I think this time I'm actually going to send her the full amount. I know that delays it more, but it might open up the possibility at this point to get another source over here. We'll see. So she now has access to more cash. There's the 1,500 or so that she has. We'll just grab a baseball bat, I guess, or a billy club. I think the billy club is better, right? Yeah. All right, so we got 25 Canadian whiskey here. She should be able to fill up that truck at 45. So let's just buy this and, yeah, get that discount now that we can. Sure. And then go ahead and get this. That's $500 to buy that. And then we head on over here. We fill up the truck with 45 units. Yep. And then we're going to head over here and do the same thing we did before. How about another trip over the river? Let's fix your boat. There you go. Perfect. Now the boat's fixed. And now we can just say, hey, I'd like to go over the river, please. Double checking, make sure she has it on her. Yep, 45. All right, here we go. Fantastic. Off you go. And now the Canadian whiskey is back over across the river. So now, since I was able to do that, I still have $314 left. And I can use this to purchase more, I guess. That's the only thing I really care about is that Canadian whiskey. So if I continue to send 1,500 over and over, maybe I'll have enough left over from this cycle to, you know, go ahead and activate one of these other ones here. Because a lot of these quests right here to send money over, 500. There's one for 750 in here, right there. This stuff is over the border. Local trouble isn't, but there's 2 quests that are over the border right here. Oh, Canada is over the border, and then Word on the Street is over the border. And so these are just extra locations, which, like, if it unlocks a new location for me to get Canadian whiskey, that's cool, but I still can't send more over, you know? Like, there's just no way to get money here. I'm really, I know I've said this a couple of times here, but I'm really disappointed, actually, with Canada. The fact that there's no way to get money over here is just it's annoying. Unless there's some legitimate way to do it that I'm just not seeing, you know, like, can I sell? Here, I'll show you. I have Bathtub gin, right? So does anyone in Canada buy Bathtub gin? No. They all sell it. They don't buy it, right? It's like, because it's legal, it's scarce? That makes no sense. So in any case, yeah, I guess that's the way. I mean, it makes no sense that you can't sell it to somebody. But I mean, I guess if it's legal, I don't go around in my life selling beer to people, you know, like I buy it, but I don't sell it. So I guess that makes sense in that regard, but it's just, I don't know, man. There needs to be some other mechanic to get this stuff over the river without using this single source. Maybe give me like 3 or 4 sources so that I can send 1,500 over multiple times. That would be more interesting, but If it's only one person, that's yeah, I don't know. It's not quite what I thought it would be when I read the description on going to Detroit, but all right, it's fine. We need to talk to, I think we need to talk to this guy when our turn is over with here. I already sent the bottles over. How are we doing on this? It's taking a long time because of this corn syrup. So 54 is what we need now, and I have 38, and they're out of stock. I can't restock them, even though I have exclusives. I'm just not able to buy enough of it. So exclusive doesn't seem like it's going to be a good. Maybe it's a good thing, but it doesn't seem like it's going to be enough. All right, so more lumber and furniture. How fast until you produce lumber? Because you do produce it every 8 turns. 4 every 8 turns. All right. We're just going to buy it then. Who sells it? Who sells it? Sells it. Oh my gosh, right there. Look at that. The very next corner over. How about that? I'm listening. The only useful connections, gambling operations. No thanks. I'm fine. Can we just discuss commerce, please? Yeah. And yeah, give me that discount. That's cool. And I don't need this many. I'm actually only needing 6. So I will buy 6. I believe is all I need. Unless I want to wait for that to pop it out, and I don't. So I miscounted. It's fine. You know what? Here, put that like that. There's 40 lumber. And then we can just put that in here for extras, okay? All right, let's grab these bottles. That's the last of our bottles in storage. And I'm going to bring that, I think, over to... probably should bring it here since I have the source for that more. But this uses 72 bottles, and this uses, what? There's 113 in there. This is using 81. It kind of doesn't matter, but this can reliably produce, so we'll do that instead. And then we'll grab... I guess we'll grab the counterfeit wine, and that will provide us the money on our way over to furniture. So furniture is all the way over here. They are out of stock. I keep buying them out, but maybe these guys have stock now. So we'll check that out while I'm holding counterfeit wine I'll pay it on the way. So who am I going to here? Counterfeit wine is being sold to... well, we can stop off right here and do it. They might be getting harassed. No, I can't do that. That's on a different street. So the closest one is going to be here. We'll stop off here on the way and do it. And Bobby Brown, you have 10 lumber on you. Ha! Well, I got extra for another building later, I guess. It's fine. I didn't think you had that lumber on you. I'd forgotten about that. But you are going to end up going... Yeah, that's the wrong way. We want you to go... this way, and actually you probably need to go, well, we'll have you go there for now. That's your turn. All right, cool. So I sent the money over, and I don't think I have any counterfeit wine to sell you. I don't think there's anything else for Charlie to do this turn. Not really. That's what I'm saying. Like, there might be a way to play this game that I'm just not aware of, but it seems like there's an awful lot of turns where, just because of the nature of it and how it's built and constructed or whatever, like there's just a lot of turns where maybe I only have important things to do with a couple people. Not everybody can do those things. And the more people you get, which is not again, this is not a bad thing. The more people you get, though, the longer each turn takes because you got a lot of micromanaging to do. Unless you have them on dedicated delivery routes, which... while I'm expanding to 3 new buildings and having to resource and pull things in together and then set up, supply chain for it all, that's not really feasible, and I need to hire another person right now, actually. So I need to look at that. Also, you need to go and get your car, don't you? Yeah, and that'll be next turn. Just go. All right, they're gonna go ahead and look at that. So it looks like we got a couple more debts to take care of here. I'm gonna come back next week for you. I'm going to pick up on you. So 581. All right. I'm willing to do you a favor and consider other forms of payment. Like what? All right. I might accept some booze. Interesting. Let's talk about business opportunities. Ooh, gain control of a nearby building. Yes, this is what I want. Our outfit is always looking for new space to expand our operation. If you know of any suitable space, perhaps if the back part of a building controlled by your outfit, I don't care what kind, just, get it for us. Cool. Well, I can ask around. To be honest, I'm just afraid of what my family will say if I tell them about my gambling problems. How did I get myself in this situation? Do I have to? I mean, geez, they really won't like this. I'm going to stop you right there. I'll be back in 14 days. If I have a building, we're all square. If I don't, well, your family trouble will be the least of your problems. Extorting for a building. All right, gambling just got a little bit better. I like that a little bit more now. Oh, they ran away. Oh, they fled. I told him I'm going to be back and he took off. Ah. I didn't think they could do that. I guess they can. They ran away. Wow. Well, I mean, can I take his building then? All right. That's cool. What's the status of the casino right now? We lost $1,000 yesterday, but we're still up to 15,000 or so. Yeah, this guy won a whole bunch yesterday. Wow, good for you. He's clumsy, but he won a whole bunch of money. All right, cool. I'm actually genuinely really excited to see what that building is. I'm hoping it's, give me something that generates a resource that I can use. Like maybe you just, I don't know, happen to generate 60 corn syrup every 8 days. That'd be swell. Probably not. That seems like it'd be a little bit strong, right? I believe maybe like 3 every 5 days or something. That wouldn't be too strong, but yeah. All right. So Bobby Brown needs to get over here. So she's going to take the corn syrup over here. Drop that off. And then the lumber, we need you to take that over here. And we're just going to drop that off right here because we can. It's in this little storage room here, okay? Yeah, let's take a few small bottles because we are going to have a hard time keeping up on that just a little bit. So we'll take some of our bottles, dump that in here. And then this will be where the gin is. We're going to pull 60 bathtub gin out of here. And we're going to sell it to... honestly, if this is going to become a speakeasy, then we might as well just dump it in here. Right? Because eventually we'll sell the bathtub gin as soon as our speakeasy opens. I like that idea. So we'll do that instead. Let's dump the money in here. And then I still need actually... let's get some of the cash. I think this will be enough. We still need 6 furniture. Is there anybody over there doing that right now? Yeah, you are. Alfred's doing that. All right, you are going to stop, though. You were going to take a short detour, I thought, to sell the counterfeit wine. And nope, you just went right on past my destination. 1, 2... hold on, that's 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to get to that location. It's definitely faster to get to this one. Yeah, we'll definitely come here. All right, so we'll sell the counterfeit wine here. Hopefully they'll buy all of it. They probably won't, but we'll see. They want 21 cases. It's not bad. Counterfeit wine. Talk about costs. Get the better price. 21 cases is yours. Sweet. And then we'll sell the rest of it on the way back is fine. Let's grab... we should be able to store, I think, with that sale, we should be able to store the 6 furniture. Do they even have 6 furniture? They do. We'll grab 6 furniture. All right. So then we'll take that furniture all the way back over here, and then that will be enough. That'll be enough to get our speakeasy. And then it's just about the corn syrup, as it's almost always going to be about the corn syrup. All right, so Lillian's debts come due. I'm going to go ahead and tell her I want the money. She got $8.95. That's definitely most of it, so that's good. And then this person, I want to see my building on the 24th. It's going to be Christmas. They're going to give it to me on Christmas. That's great. All right, cool. Angel has some corn syrup. We're going to pop that in here. That's 49. And then Charlie's got corn syrup as well. That's not the right thing to click on. There we go. Okay. We now have... no, it's 53. I have 53 instead of 54. How did this happen? Oh, no. Okay. Well, the good news is I know that there's at least a little bit of corn syrup left in this building. We have exclusivity with 3 different suppliers, and they are all empty except for this one. This one is got just a little bit left, and we will take all 4 units that you have left, okay? And we will bring this down with all the movement Charlie has. We will drop that in here, and now we can produce it. We're going to make 96 of it. Yeah. Now we just need skills that can allow us to make even more, right? So, learnable skills. What do we got? Ice making. A lot of people wanting to teach us how to make ice. Expansive venues. Supper clubs. Quickly sprang up after the passage of the 18th Amendment. These private clubs proved popular for people to gather and eat and drink away from prying eyes of authorities. You know, that's actually kind of interesting. Where is... It's like there's several people that will teach me this. Where is Clarence Stewart? I might go visit Clarence. Alright, so who's going to do that? Belly, can you get over there? I'll just do it with Charlie. It's fine. Do it with... Where's Angel? You got 15 movement, Angel. I think you can do it. I think she can get over to Clarence. Is this where he was? No, this is where he is, right here. She can get all the way over here. Let's talk to Clarence and learn about supper clubs here. Unlocks the supper club. Skills are learned, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. So what do you need? $2,500. All right, I'll get that on the schedule for you. And then I'll give you $1, you know, as a gesture, you know, of good faith. We'll come back with the other 1,999 later. It's a very good dollar, all right? You can put it on your wall. Be like, oh man, Angel gave me this. I feel so good about myself now. Let's grab a little bit of money here. Yeah, $700. We can probably move that up there, but what I wanted to do instead is to come down here, because I'm pretty sure there's money in here too. 218. There's a lot of fruit wine in here, though. It's 74% full, and it's about to pop again. Okay, so we need to get my fruit wine route put back in. I don't have anyone on that route because I've been deviating to go and get that new speakeasy operational, but I'm going to put, I think, Alfred on this route. What do you currently have in your car, Alfred? You have a truck, which is why I'm putting you on this route, but where are you? Where are you? I don't think I need you to buy this much sugar actually here too. So I'm going to disable these because we have a lot of sugar in there too. Can I see the location for Alfred? Where are you? Way up here. What do you got on you? You still got some counterfeit wine and the furniture, right? Well, I can't put you on that route because you still got furniture. Okay, you got to bring that furniture over here and then you can start the route. Then you have my permission to start the route. Okay. So come on over here. And you're going to put the furniture and the counterfeit wine. Sure. Oh, item will not fit. Wow. Okay, we'll take out this. Put this in. Do that. Okay, 95% full. We need 7,500. So who's got the extra cash? You do. $7,500. Okay, we can now create our new small speakeasy right here. We want this one. There are many like it, but this one specifically allows us to sell the bottled vodka. Okay? And we have all these things. Build. There you go. So in 8 turns, we'll be able to do that. And now this thing is empty enough for us to go ahead and drop this stuff off in. There we go. Now we have bathtub gin, a little bit of counterfeit wine in there to sell. And we can start looking at getting the bathtub gin to be brought all the way over here. Anything that pops out of here, which is going to be in 5 turns, anything that pops out of here will immediately go over here. We're not going to bother with who could sell this to. We're not going to bother with who we can sell the bathtub gin to anymore either. All of the stuff, the route we're going to give one person, one driver, their route is only grab this, bring it here. Grab this, bring it here. And they're just going to do this all day. And that's all they do to make sure that everything we pop out of here comes into this building. And that's it. And then they'll also tag up here too. I think that's probably a good idea too. We tag up in this building here just to make sure we're moving the inventory out of there. The other thing I guess I could do at that point, since they're tagging up at a speakeasy, they'll have a lot of money. So I could have them run a bottle route too, because managing bottles is a pain in the ass as well. But yeah. Okay, cool. That's all we needed to do, man. I mean, that's the thing. I'm gonna let it run a couple turns to let that thing build. And actually, let's go ahead and see what kind of building we can get over here, huh? Got a new gambler to look at, actually, real quick. 942. You gotta be kidding me. You know what? Let's talk to that guy second, because I don't want this to be the same thing. All right. There. I did what you asked for. Just take it. Just leave me alone. I'm glad this didn't get any uglier. Now, if you don't mind, I never want to see your face around one of my establishments again. All right, so we got ourselves a new building. Yeah, that was nice. All right, so this is Jenkins' 5-cent and 10-cent shop. All right, they don't really produce anything, but there's some stoneware clocks in there. And it's a building. That's really it. That's it. And they don't hate me, so that's cool. All right, we have a new building over here. That's very cool. We could actually... I don't know what to open up over here. I guess it depends on what's available in this area, right? Pretty much. But again, I reiterate, it would be the exact same experience we've already done over and over again. It would just simply be, let's open this to do something to get money, and that is all it is. And I get that that's a niche for some people, and you play it, and you're like, I got one save that I've put 300 hours into. That's great. If you have fun doing that's great. When things get really repetitive for me, though, that's when I drop it. It's when I get really repetitive, because there just needs to be something flaring up that just gets me. And slightly different alcohols for a slightly higher cost is not quite enough for me. I'm afraid it's just not. So I've got Charlie over here near this hotel to sell the Canadian whiskey, and we opened up the Bathtub gin thing. That's what they wanted us to do. So now I'm gonna say, always happy to help friends, and they're going to offer to do something for me, right? So would you be willing to gather supplies for the new operation? I'd cover some of the costs, but you would get them together and drop them off. So improve relationship with these guys, change relationship with her, and then start the mission. Supplies demanded, Bathtub gin. I think we could probably handle that. So let's go ahead and do that. So she wants $250. What is it really? Is it just $250? Looks like it's just $250. Yeah. So, okay, I'll tell you what we'll do then. We'll sell you the Canadian whiskey, because that's a good thing. And then we will... Ooh, what was that? Let's talk about exclusive trade agreement might benefit us both. Now, you agree to only do business with me. It's the same thing, right? I think it's the same thing. Yeah, you cost... Okay, so I don't know exactly what I have to sell to them, but we're going to try that exclusive thing. Just because it's a supplier thing, so whatever. But maybe they won't buy any booze from anyone else, and so I could always constantly sell that to them. It looks like they're a hotel, right? So I'd have to generate a lot of booze really close by. So that's actually probably not even a thing I should do with these guys, but I've done it already, so it's fine. All right, so let's go ahead and do Canadian whiskey. And we will sell. They want 82 cases of it. It's insane. We will sell that, and then we will say, here's your $250 in cash. And they will give me, okay, spices and small bottles. These are both very good things. We will have those sent over to the Francis lunch counter for that. Here we go. So more stuff for us. Good. Expansive venues is something that they can give me as well. Getting fine dining restaurants, dance halls, jazz clubs, etc. Let's just do it. We'll just get the skill for him. There we go. All right, so now we can open up, expensive dance clubs and all those types of things within our gambling stuff, right? Opening up your own top flight entertainment venue, dance hall, jazz club, fine dining restaurant, whatever you want. Okay, so maybe that can be what this building is. With this new building we just got. We could use that and open this up as a dance club or something. Is that possible? Is that what that does? Let's see. Come down the list of things that we can do. So we can't do anything like there. So this sounds like, to me, that those certain things are part of gambling houses. And those are the attractions that you'd have in your gambling houses. So I would need a larger gambling house to make that a thing. And we actually are making money here. So, I mean, we just got a brand new building. So my ultimate opinion on gambling and gambling houses and stuff in the game, yeah, it's a net positive, for sure. I think it's pretty good. You get a free building out of it. And maybe we can get several free buildings if people owe us money, you know? That could be a thing. Speaking of which, I think this person here owes me money. Indeed they do. Yeah, consider other forms of payment. Yeah, what do you do? New car? Sure, we can grab another car from this person. Why not? I guess. And then this person here. Hi, 942. You better come up with that money. There you go. I really wish there was a way to make like an actual bottling business. You know, like there's a bottling operation here, but this is just taking stuff that you make in kegs, which I haven't even gotten to that yet, you know, whatever. And then you add that with like 100 bottles plus the labels to get, you know, 100 bottles of something else. I mean, this is end game kind of stuff here. And if you're doing this every 4 turns, how are you sourcing 400 bottles in 4 turns? I have no idea how they're doing that. Like, how are they sourcing that many bottles in such a short period of time, right? If I go to bottles, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 sellers, 5 sellers in this area. I guess 6, 7, 8 if you go way over here. 9 is right over there. So I have discovered, of all the map I've unlocked, of all the map I've explored, I've got 9 sellers of bottles. And at any given time, these guys will have at most maybe 20. All right. So let's assume they have a full inventory of 20 bottles each. All right. So that's half the supply you'd need. So this just seems like if you're getting to that point where you're, you know, bottling up aged whiskey and stuff, if you get to that point, you probably have pretty much all the map explored at that point, right? And you got people driving all sorts of great distances to grab things. I think that's probably what it's expecting of me, you know? I have 2 unassigned vehicles. They both have a bunch of money in them, and I probably should maybe swap out and go get that money if I can. Short fuse, what do you got? A lot of money too. Okay, you got basically everybody here just storing money on them, and I want to drop it off in here, I guess. You can drop off cash in here. $3,000 just sitting in this building. That's fine. You know. And then, yeah, the gambling and stuff, we'll get that working. Vehicle's a little banged up. That's Belly's vehicle. Belly's vehicle ain't looking too good. All right. Well, Belly can go somewhere. Man, there's like nothing but car repair places until I need it. You know, and then way over here. We'll just have him go wherever he's going. It's fine. Yeah, so Chatterbox, you're good. And we also did, you can see it actually in her car and baby's car. We produced the gin, 96. All right, it took 5 turns after we got this stuff. But we did get that. And so she's going to deliver it. I got baby on a route called Speakeasy Supply Route right here. And all she does is she goes to the fruit wine, picks it up, brings it over to the speakeasy. Goes to the gin, picks it up, brings it over to the speakeasy or future speakeasy. Vodka does the same. Counterfeit wine does the same. Then goes back and does the fruit wine. And she just does this. And all she's doing is bringing all this stuff to the speakeasies to sell it. All right. Anna Lacar or whatever her name is here. She's been like just really patiently waiting for sparkling cider for over a year. So I have 1 bottle, and I figured I might as well bring it to her. So here you go. You can have the sparkling cider. And now she wants to teach me small vodka stills. What does this do? Build a small vodka still in a building controlled by your outfit. Now, I wonder if that's an upgrade to the existing makeshift vodka still. Interesting. What do you need? $1,500 and some building materials. All right, we can work with that. I've got 200 on me now. I can give that to you, and then we'll come back with the rest of it later. Okay. Mary Hayes, she owes me money, and Angel's over here, and we have the chance to get a building out of her too. Oh yeah, our outfit's looking for another one. Yep. I'm going to stop you right there. I'll be back in 14 days. If I have a building, we're all square. There you go. Awesome. So now she's going to be extorting people for it. Very nice. Okay. I think that is the thing I can't get right now. And I'm trying to do these new things with Angel because I need to get her experience, right? I can't seem to get Sharp Eye and Angel to level up. They've been going for a long time and they just don't level up anymore. I want that captain rank. I was really hoping to have that by the end of this video, but I just don't have it. I've been trying to get them to do stuff. Now I need them to bring. I need wise guy. What are you doing here right now? It's the fruit wine, right? You need to bring the fruit wine to them. They want how many more cases? 7 more cases of fruit wine to go to this location. All right, so we can bring Sharp Eye over here. There's got to be more in here. Yep, we'll go and get 10. What was it? 7 more? It's fine. We can drop it off the speakeasy if there's extra. I'll just grab a full load, bring it over here, drop off 7 cases, and gain skill ? Gain skill ? Is not available. Okay. We'll take the money then. Sure. Or we won't. What? Am I not allowed to take the money? I'm confused. That's it. I can't take anything. They took my fruit wine and I can't get the reward. Wait, what happened? It just glitched out. And now this is permanently on there too. Yeah. Visit Marilyn for a chat. I did. She's right here. I chatted her, but she's it's not letting me do anything. Oh no. Okay. Well, and I can't close this window either. It's oh no, this is perma open. Okay, something seriously went wrong here. I'll be right back. Eugene has 19 cases of fruit wine. We'll go ahead and give it. Now she just needs 7 more. Eugene will then go over here to grab said fruit wine. Okay. He'll head back over here. And then we'll take a deep breath. We'll hope that I can actually claim the money this time. So there's that. Don't hit the skill because there's none of it. And then hit 1800 instead. There we go. So if we hit that skill, the game's got no idea what to do because there's no skill there. Okay, cool. No problem. We did all those things. Great. I think we have, what, 5 turns left? 4 turns left until this place is a... Where's my speakeasy? Right here. We have 5 turns remaining, and we currently have a supply of counterfeit wine, bottled vodka, and the bathtub gin already in the speakeasy. So we'll be able to sell things immediately when this thing is actually done. As far as managers for this place goes, I don't really know if it matters much. I've got Alan here. I could have him do it. He's tall. So I kind of don't want him to do anything that involves heat. I kind of just had him delivering things instead of selling things, which I suppose maybe does also influence heat if you're just dropping off stuff at your own establishment. I wonder if that actually does heat or, creates heat. I actually don't know. I'm going to have Alan just go nuts in buying, like the corn syrup and stuff, I think is what I'm going to have him do. So we're going to have you grab some extra cash, sir. That should be enough. And I'm going to send you on, I already have the route to pick up corn syrup. That's the thing. Like, I can't do that any faster unless I'm going really far away. So I'm going to have to send you over here because I don't have anyone over here to buy it. And so I'll tell you what, I'll put Alan. He's in a car. That's the problem. It's like I don't have another truck at the moment. I am using all my trucks now. But, ooh, 1. Great. Bill Arnold? I haven't seen them around here in a while, actually. As far as I know, they skipped town about a week ago. Another one ran away. That's how that works. Let's head back over here. This one here, we're going to say we're taking the 786. That's fine. And then came to check in on you. Oh, it's Jan 22nd. I forgot. Okay. No big deal. We'll just wait on that a little bit more there. We got this person. How's my casino doing here? 17,800 in there now. These two still have not leveled up. It's It's getting kind of ridiculous. They haven't leveled up in so long. It's crazy. It's like it has been, I would say, 20 turns minimum since they leveled up. And Short Fuse has been doing a lot. Okay, he's all over the place, man. So like that should have happened already. Real quick, corn syrup over here. I got Charlie doing this in a car, for God's sake. You right here. Let's see if you got any. Let's get discounts. Yeah, so you got 5. I can only have 4. What happened? Oh, you're in a car too. Well, shit. That's fine. We'll buy it with Charlie. Here we go. Extra. There we go. And then this one also sells it, I believe. Yep. And they have a little bit more for us too. Okay, both of you guys need to come all the way over here to get it. To drop that off where it goes. All the way over here. And then the gin's not going to pop unless we get the corn syrup in there too. So, yeah, the corn syrup's just annoying to me. That's what it is, really. It's just an annoying thing, but I probably should have made another one of these because the resources for these are very easy to obtain, and the process to make this wine takes a while. It's a short enough time, or it's a long enough time for the supply that goes into it to recuperate. But for sure, this makes a lot more money. I gotta believe that one's gonna make a lot more money once we start selling it. Yeah, 4 turns remaining on that. Okay, well, something else just happened. Lucky 7 got himself another promotion. We're going to give you house manager level 3. That's going to let us go ahead and upgrade this if we want to. So it costs 3,500 bucks. We have 19,000 in there now, so we made some good money last turn. And we can upgrade to a large gambling house. We have everything that's required in order to do this. Yeah, we have 30 corners. That's good. The upgraded configuration will have 10 slots to fill with features. Okay, so with this building now, we have 3 additional slots that we can do. And I still can't do any of that fancy stuff that all those other people were saying. But we have suave service and attentive staff now. So we could get a small bar in here. That's pretty good, I guess. Doesn't make money on its own, but encourages players to spend a bit more at your other gambling features. Yeah, okay, we could try that. So we could go with small bar in one of these. I guess we'll go ahead and build that. It's gonna take 1,500 out of us to do that, and we don't need any additional cash on hand because it's not a game. We can put the slot machines in too. I guess that's probably fine. That's gonna require us to have 9,000 on hand, and then the last card slot. Maybe we go with. We could go to imported furniture. I was thinking about roulette wheels, but I'm scared of roulette, okay? I'm terrified of roulette because there's a 1% chance of a 90-to-1 payout. Okay, so in theory, we should be able to, make money 90 times before the first payout, right? And so in theory, that's a lot of cash before the payout. But I mean, $500 times 90 equal this balance go down lots. Okay, so I'm a little bit iffy on that. But at the same time, I feel like that's where I should go, So let's see how much money it's going to require me to keep on hand to do this. No doubt I will have to bring more money here because it's going to take 3,500 to build this. But I'm going to do it. I'm scared, but I'm going to do it. There it is. Okay, we need $12,500 cash on hand to support all these games. Okay. Well, we've got cash on a couple of different people that are really local here in the area. So we're just going to pump all the money we have into the building. All right, so pump this money into the building. Go over here like this. Yep. I thought I was holding both. Yep, there we go. So we'll transfer that. We still need more. Charlie, anyone? You're over here. Yeah, you got 19 movement. I'm going to have you. I'm going to assume it's in there. Purple Connor's got a little bit. Wise Guy's got a lot of cash on him. And the Midway Fruit Market does too. Wise Guy's got cash on him. Look at that. Look at that money. All right. All right. Let's put the corn syrup. You know what? Let's put the corn syrup in the other one. because otherwise this won't produce at all. So now it will. And then we're going to go tag up at the midway because there's a bunch of money in here too. There we go. And then we come on up here and we supply our casino with the remainder of the funds that it needs to stay in business. There we go. Okay, good. Now our games can run. It can be operational at $16,400 in there. And it looks like how many walking customers in this neighborhood might be interested in low stakes games? It's 339. Okay, how do I make the stakes? How do we raise the stakes? All right. I mean, 90 to 1 seems like a pretty high-end thing, especially if they're going to bet $500 each time. But all right, so yeah, we kind of went in a little deeper with the casino stuff. Yeah, there we go. Counterfeit wine. Who wants to buy it? Angel's got some stuff on her. I'm having her go around and sell the stuff just so, kind of hoping that this gives her experience, you know, hoping like this gives her the sales experience that's required for her to level the hell up, man. So I can see what it's like to have this accountant do things. I don't know. I'm probably not going to get to it. It just takes too long, you know. I've had Angel going around selling that counterfeit wine, and we were back here now with the person who's supposed to be giving me a building, and it says, there, I did what you asked. Just take it. Leave me alone. There it is. So we have another building right here, and this building actually produces steel barrels and pipes. So that's great, actually. We now have a good, solid source for two resources we didn't previously have before. At least the constant production of. I don't have any other building making these two things. So that's great. And this is a 1750 cubic feet building. It's a big building, too. We would be able to make quite a bit of stuff in a building like this. Could even do something like a large brewery in here where the barrels are already being produced in this building. So that's fantastic. Then we just need to bring ice in here as well as the backroom beer if we were making backroom beer. And then we'd be able to have these big beer kegs from that. And so we could make maybe this building over here could be the backroom beer building, right? We could make backroom beer here if I just went over to this and said, right, like this, right? Hops, barley, bottles equals, right? Hops and barley. So where would hops and barley be located? Barley is basically... Okay, we have a couple of places for it. I mean, I honestly think what would help me here in this situation is exploring the map more. You know, just like get a couple people to go out here, but it takes 5 movement per every undiscovered thing. So you can only really get like 3 things uncovered per turn. And so I'd need like 3 or 4 people to go out here and just do that and search through this area and see. But then I might run into this outfit that I'm supposedly at war with, which I don't want to run into the outfit that I'm at war with because it's funny just to be paid $5,000 to not have to deal with them at all. But this is where barley is. So I'd be able to buy it from, it looks like 2 places, 3 places, 1, 2, 3 places can have barley. That's not bad. And then the hops. Hops is really close by too. That's a very convenient location for a bunch of hops. So that's doable, provided we can also get bottles. And we also have, of course, the bottle returns, but we'd have to buy bottles, and there's plenty of bottles around. So that would be a feasible thing. If I was going to play it some more, I think that's probably what I would do here. I would make the backroom beer here, and then I would make this room. I'd make this into a large brewery, and that would produce beer kegs. And so now the real question at that point is, who's buying beer kegs? Right? Who will do that? If I click beer keg, we have 1 buyer here, 1 buyer here. That's that hotel that we've just made friends with. And that's it. So I don't know if that would necessarily be worth it. Right? So the other thing to maybe look into is, well, I mean, I'd like to make rum barrels is what I'd kind of like to do. So if I can find a source of oak barrels, bring that in with spices, bring that in with bottles and the labels, all these things. I'd need to get the skill, and I have no idea where that is. But then I can make the rum barrels. And if I could do that every 9 turns in that building over there, Oh, no, I have to start. I have to have the rum barrels to make this. Oh, right. How do I make rum barrels? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe this is where I get the moonshine stuff, right? Maybe we just... it's more corn syrup and bottles. This is nightmare. These two resources are a nightmare on this map right now. I just have to travel. I think I just have to travel really, really far away to get it to work. So I let time go by a couple of turns, and my casino has lost massive amounts of money in 2 turns. We lost 2,200 yesterday. And remember, we were up, we lost like 6 grand in the last 2 turns. Like, this is the kind of stuff that can happen, I guess, at these casinos. I'm going to take Charlie and just give these guys more money. There's 20 grand in there now. So, don't lose 20 grand, please. And these things are still, many turns away from being done. The speakeasy has this one last turn, and Angela's in there as the manager for this turn. So let's just see what happens here. There we go. Finish that up. That's great. And Baby Brown has a promotion. But of course, neither of the 2 people I want to be in my captain positions have what they need. I'm going to give efficient driver to Baby right there. Okay. And then there's a lot of other people we could probably extort for more buildings, which admittedly, this is way easier. If you start this game, if you're playing this game, like, definitely do gambling. I know I just said I've lost so much money, but the prospect of being able to get a building from these people like this is insane. So I can extort another building out of this person. That is insane. So it's 100% worth it. You can just take your losses. That's fine. Because at the end of the day, you could maybe get that. Demand a parking spot to increase your truck capacity. Wow. Yes, please. Now they'll let me park my truck out in front of their place. That'll put my truck capacity up by 1. Cool. Yeah, so like it's definitely worth it. It's just it eats up your money. Look, now it lost another $2,000 yesterday. Wow. That's $6,000 down in 3 turns. That's wild. Very, very wild. Okay, we've made 1,100 already over here. You can see we've got counterfeit wine that we're selling in here. We got the bottled vodka, the bathtub gin. All these things are available to do that. And there's no expansions available to a small speakeasy. I was kind of hoping that would be the case, but it is not the case. Angelica cannot do that. Yeah, so we sold pretty good amounts here. We just need to get more of them. So I can pop you out of this real quick. Let's just pop you out of here. Where are you? Put you back in the pickup truck. Okay, and we're going to have you head on over here. You're going to pick up a bunch of this counterfeit wine and take it back with you. That's how we're going to do that delivery. And so you'll get that in there, pop this in there, then you can hop out of the truck. And we're just going to have you sell in here because maybe that will give you your promotion as you're selling in this, as opposed to driving around in the truck like you've been doing. So we'll assign you to the newsstand. And then this truck is available now for any of our new people to go ahead and grab. We could do that. Last person to extort is over here, actually. There's a third one. And I can... Just a new car. Yeah, I'm just going to tell this person I want their money. 560. Yeah, go ahead. So there's a little bit of a limit on that. But still, we could get another building right here, which is immediately after we just got this one. Or very close to when we just got this one. And then I just want to see how my front's doing, please. Nope. I want to see how my front is doing. Thank you. Yeah, very good. So, yeah, I think this is going to be the end of it. I'm not going to play it through to get to the captains and stuff. I don't know. Maybe it's 1 turn away. Maybe it's 11 turns away. There are just too many games to play and not enough time in the world to do it. So I'm going to call this here. We made it to February 1925 before I got a little bit bored of it. I hope you enjoyed this series. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. And I hope you'll join me for the series that are being played right now, including The Crust. I'm very excited about that one. Take it easy. We'll see ya. Bye-bye.